Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's up, my peoples? How is everybody doing on today? What's up, Instagram? What's up, y'all? Hold on one second. What's up, mama? Hold on one second, you guys. Promises, Lord in the wind. I can see the miracles of gratitude within. Hey, what's up, y'all? Instagram, what's up? Facebook, what's up? YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go live over here on TikTok. What's up, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? What's up, family? God bless you, Sister Catherine. Good evening, Brother Phoenix. Hello, my beautiful sister, Latavia. Hello, Felicia's Cakes. Beautiful. Hello, everybody. Great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are joining from. Hello, Erica. Erica, yep, I think I say that the right way. I'm rising, I have already risen. That's what I'm going to say. It hasn't been easy whatsoever, but I want to just say this first and foremost before I get started with what I'm here for. Hello. Thank you, Miss Fitness. Yes, I see y'all in the building. Thank you guys for joining. If you don't mind sharing wherever you are joining me from on the platforms, share with somebody. I'm going to be sharing some amazing information. But before I get started, I want to say thank you guys again for all of your well wishes, prayers, for all of your comments, for all of your inboxes. I don't know why I was given the assignment that I have been given and why my assignment has been so painful. Nevertheless, I'm grateful for the assignment. I'm grateful that I am trustworthy enough to be able to not allow something to happen to me. And then, like a game of dominoes, it just affects everybody else. Like, I'm very grateful that I do have the heart and the courage and the boldness to fight on behalf of you all. And I'm very grateful for you all supporting me. I'll never be able to understand why I had to suffer such a loss like I've suffered. And then, live with this life sentence. But now, every time I'm trying to see how I'm going to say this, how I can say this. Every time I'm faced with this, I come out of it a lot stronger. I come out of it a lot wiser. Every time I have to revisit it. And the best way that I can sum it up is like this. The death doesn't happen one time. It happens repeatedly. That's just like a rapist. A rapist goes and rapes somebody. That person is, is scarred for the rest of their life. You know, whether they get married, go on to be married. Yes, they can heal, but there's still a scar. Yes, we get cut and we heal, but there's still a scar. So even though, you know, they move forward, they still relive that trauma that was incurred upon them. And that's what it means to have a sound mind. A sound mind simply means that, you know, um, we have a mind that's free of trauma. And that's what a sound means, a healed mind. And our minds are like computers. You know, they can heal themselves over time, but um, best way I can describe it is like the death doesn't happen one time. It continues to happen every year, every birthday, you know, every time they were supposed to be another age, you know. It's like you have to relive that all over again. And what I did take out of that situation was simply this: sometimes death needs to happen, and that does not mean a physical death. So when you rise up with all power. So I had to relive that again another year, you know, just the traumatic experience, how, you know, they did this to my child. And this caused me to understand the depthness of my why, the depths of my why. Because sometimes we get carried on in life and we forget the why. Why? We forget the why I'm showing up, why I'm doing this, why I'm building, why I'm against this, why I'm fighting this. We forget the why. Sometimes we need that to be reminded of why. Why am I existing? Why am I living? Why am I starting this project? Why did I start this business? Why did I want this family? Why am I married? The why. Why did I get saved? Whatever the case may be, you know, the why. And that's the good part that I took out of all of the bad. That's the good part. Sometimes you have to die, you know, and go through this death where it's totally dark. And if you talk about butterflies and metamorphosis, they start off as a caterpillar, something that's ugly. And after a little while, they begin to spin this cocoon that they getting ready to go into, and everything inside of that cocoon is getting ready to be dark. And the only way that they can be shaped, and it gets all of its imagery and it gets all of its details and it gets its wingspan and the colors and all of that, the only way that it is able to get those markings and its identity is by spinning against the cocoon, which creates a fire. Nobody really knows what happened inside of a cocoon except a butterfly. It's metamorphosing from becoming a caterpillar into a butterfly. This ugly thing that looks like nothing but something good enough to crawl on the ground. It's ugly. It got a whole bunch of legs. It's green. It don't even look like it belongs, right? But then out of that cocoon comes something so detailed and so beautiful that when it passes by or flutters by, it will stop you in your tracks at the beauty just to gaze upon the beauty of it. And nobody know that in the inside of that cocoon, that caterpillar had to die so that it becomes the butterfly. And as much as this hurts, as much as this is painful, pain is necessary and pain has a purpose. And that's my why. My why is that I can never allow on my watch anybody to feel that level of pain. And I ain't got to know you. I ain't got to know you to say, I don't want anybody to ever feel that level of pain. I don't want anybody to ever lack. I don't want anybody to ever be restricted because all of that worked hand in hand with me losing my son. Poverty, poverty mindset, lack, the ability to put him in a school or even create a school. And we are creators to create a school that will, cater to his learning style. Now, oh, now I had to go in that dark place to be able to come out with a vision. Because now there will be schools for those that have been labeled and deemed ADHD, where we have teachers that ain't there to teach for a paycheck, but they are there to teach for a purpose. And they love what it is that they do. And they show up. You can't even be a teacher unless you fit this criteria, unless you love our children like we love our children. So out of the ashes becomes beauty. But you got to be willing to go through that. And a lot of times we stifle and we hinder the dark places. The best pictures come out of the dark room. The best photos come out of the dark room where there is no light at all. The best products are created in darkness. It comes out of the darkness, and we fight the darkness. We stall the darkness. We delay the darkness. So what happens is we go look for drinks. We don't want to go through the darkness. We don't want to go through the pain that the darkness brings, not knowing that you spinning in that cocoon is creating traction and creating fire that is creating the detail of the vision. If I'm making sense to anybody, just say yes, yes. So we avoid the fire. We avoid the painful places. We avoid them. We say we get off on detour. We're not doing that. That's too painful. That hurts too much. You want me to talk about what I went through in my past? That's too painful. You want me to talk about, what I had to endure? That's too painful. Instead of me going through the fire, I'd rather drink and numb it. I'd rather smoke and numb it. I'd rather sex and numb it. I'd rather hop from relationship to relationship and numb it. I'd rather gamble and numb it. I'd rather shop and numb it. I'd rather have all this money and I don't have a mindset to keep the money. I don't have the wisdom to use the money, what the money is used for. So it's an addiction. We create roadblocks for our own selves because we don't want to go through the fire. And every year I'm faced with a new death, a new dying. That I'm not taking no medicine. That I can't drink no drink to drink this pain away. Imagine a pain that you have that nothing can cure it. Nothing could cure this pain but going through the fire and becoming one with the fire. What does that mean? There's a lot of people in the groups that I'm in, the bereaved parents groups, there's a lot of people that are in these groups. They've lost their children, different things of that sort. And they psych themselves out. They create roadblocks. Y'all say roadblocks if you following me. They create roadblocks to their healing, to their purpose. So they start saying, well, my child is on a vacation. Instead of acknowledging that your child is no longer existing in the earth, they start putting roadblocks in it. Well, my child is on a vacation, and that's how I'm going to get through life. Just psyching myself out that my child is on a vacation. I'm just thinking about it as if my child is on a vacation and they're coming back. You can never, ever heal. Why? Because the truth of the matter is your child ain't coming back. Yes, they're not. Some who have never drank start drinking. They lose their families, they lose their minds. And I said in them groups, and I said, I cannot become this. I cannot become unhealthy because then I'm ineffective. If I allow this to be my portion, no, I have gone through hell in my life to get to this point and just lose it. I fought to get where I'm at. I fought my whole life to just get here and lose it. And that was more scary than anything. Some of them who believed in God said, I'm mad at God. I would never talk to God. That's dangerous. I'm like, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. This is a time that I got to acknowledge that what I'm dealing with is supernatural. This is not natural. This is not something natural that we're supposed to deal with. And most people will say, well, life and death is a part. It wasn't a part of the original plan. If you really read it correctly, death was not a part of the original plan. The wickedness that was beguiled gave the introduction for the wickedness to come up in the earth, but that was not the original plan. So when we deal with it, it hurts so bad because it wasn't the original plan. Even though it happens every day, still was not the original plan. And that's why some people don't recover. After losing loved ones, some people don't recover. Some people don't bounce back. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Whoever just sent me that beautiful. Like, if you can like it, it puts me to the top. You know, I'm always gonna come by and speak the truth. Whether they hear it or they forbear, I'm always gonna come by and speak the truth. Because I love people enough to tell you the truth. I love people enough to tell you the truth. If you can learn anything from anybody, I am willing to be a mentor. Okay? I'm willing to help you avoid roadblocks, pitfalls, traps, destruction. I'm here for it. And I don't have anything else to lose. And this is what the death process I had to face yesterday. That I got to become one with this reality. And I can't let it take me out. That I got to realize and re-accept again. Give a fresh yes again. Re-accept again that this is my reality and this is my portion and this is my cross. And this is what I must carry. And yes, it's heavy, but I'm going to carry it. Sometimes we look at things so negative, but I promise you, I don't think I would be who I am today had I not gone through what I went through. I'm just, it's not even a question in my mind for me to even say, I think I would not be who I am today. I would not show up the way that I show up today had I not gone through that level of death. So sometimes we despise these things. Sometimes we despise these situations. Sometimes we despise these circumstances. Sometimes we don't understand why we had to go through. Sometimes we don't understand why it had to happen to us. But I preach it, so now I got to preach it back and eat my own preaching, okay? It ain't happening to you, it's happening for you. And that's what we need to do. Take our pain and turn it into purpose. This is now my purpose. It's always been my purpose. It was written before I was even put on this earth that this was going to be my portion and my purpose. And when I was sent forth, I signed up for this. I signed up for this. Right? So now I got to figure out just how I got to get through it. And the number one easiest way for me to get through it is this. Go through it and get through it. I realized that I wasted years trying to go around it, trying to go over it. Every time we get in something, oh, get me out of this. No, go through it. Go through it. There is keys on the other side of your going through. Oh, there is breakthrough on the other side of your breakthrough. When I woke up this morning, I heard it plain and clearly. Ask me for your reward for enduring another year. And I did. There are crowns. There are breakthroughs. There are keys. There are blessings that await you on the other side of that obstacle. That awaits you on the other side of that darkness. That awaits you on the other side of that trauma, that pain. If I don't got the key, how can I lock the door? You got to get the key. You got to get the key. And don't let what happened in this life cripple you. Let what happened in this life elevate you. Push you into your purpose. Because that's what it's for. It's to push you and propel you. But people would rather say, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to deal with that. You know, why me? They spend all this time whining and murmuring and complaining. And medicating themselves. and making themselves feel good instead of going through it. So that was my struggle. It's like, oh my God, I got to go through this another year. But you know what? I'm not 1,000% yes. But when I tell you I woke up with a fire on the inside of me today, they better watch out. Straight up. I'm telling you, it was necessary. It was necessary. It was necessary for me to have to endure that again. Because I came out with a clear vision. Like when I get done with this, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, for the witnesses that I got up on here, when I get done with this, I'm telling you, they're going to wish they would not have ever touched my kid. And the Lord Most High God knew that I had that spirit on the inside of me. And that's why he allowed me to handle it. That's why he allowed me to handle it. Because the Lord knew she can handle this. I had to get my facts and my priorities straight from the get-go. To understand, first of all, he don't belong to you. You steward it over him. He belongs to me. And is this going to separate you from me? I just want to know, is this going to separate you from me? What you going to do with this decision? Because if you cling to me in this, then I'm going to walk with you every step of the way. So it was either right or left. Which way you going to go? Get your facts and your priorities straight. I loaned him to you, and I gave you 15 years with him. But what has happened to him was an injustice. I allowed that too, so that you can stand against him. We so used to calling for marches and all of this stuff. Marching ain't got us nowhere, y'all. Let me make that real clear. They know how to stop you from marching, pull off your benefits. That's why they show up, all the time. But like, just cut off their food stamps. That'll get them. Just let them tear up stuff in their own community. But if they come across our threshold, kill them, shoot them with tear gas, protect our territory. That's why when you see them progressing and making movement, and they get to a certain area, then the National Guard and everybody else shows up. Because you ain't finna tear up this. Tear up all of that. That's fine. You just won't have no medications and for your grandmothers. That's how they sit back and they do this. This is the name of the game. I used to always say this is a game of chess. I'm gonna stop saying that, okay? Can't nobody steal this from me. Because I'm saying it first here. I'm not playing chess no more. I'm playing Monopoly. I got a revelation earlier about the game they gave us that they was telling us a long time ago that we was playing. We want y'all to get familiar with Monopoly because this is what we playing with y'all. Monopoly. And only us over here, Hollywood and Beverly Hills and, the Parkway, we run this. Everything else, the railroads we own. Yeah, am I lying anybody? They told us what they own. We own the railroads, we own the banks, we own the jails we gonna send you to. You gotta come to us to get a get out of jail free card. Hello, somebody. They playing Monopoly and I'm playing it back with them. They didn't been done with chess. They got us stuck on chess. But they playing Monopoly. And that's why I showed up. I kept telling everybody, if I can just get through, because that's all I needed to do was get through this again. That's the hard part. It's just to get through this again. They were telling you on that Monopoly board, unless you have this and look like this, then you have nothing. We own this. And if you own this, then you run this. Do y'all catch my drift? Do y'all catch my drift? There have been so many laws and all kinds of stuff that have been put into place that we don't understand about. Not to protect us, but to utterly eradicate us. And right now, what is happening is Most High is revealing the plots and plans of the wicked folks. And that's why you're seeing people wake up in the faith and outside of the faith right about now. I know y'all looking at me crazy, but I got mommy ears. And I got little people. And when I hear noises, screams, or something like that, it's like whatever I'm doing is put on hold because my mommy antennas is up, and I was trying to see if Redeem was playing or if he was out there in some type of danger or threat because it was going to be a whole lioness up over here. Okay. Nevertheless, let me get back to what I was saying. He was joking. But just in case y'all was like, what is wrong with this woman? I'm listening. I'm tuned in. That's it. I'm over here listening. But the reason why I showed up today is I'm finna make them wish they never would have touched my kid. Literally. I'm not playing no games like that. I've never. This is much more to me than y'all and took something so valuable that money can't buy. Behind money. See, and I need everybody to understand this. I need everybody to understand this. They took something from me behind money. So I'm gonna take the money that they took, this something from me. I'm gonna take it from them. And I'm gonna put it into the communities that you sought to destroy. Now y'all can write that down. Dr. Tawana said that. I'm gonna make y'all absolutely hate my guts to the point of you know what. And I ain't speaking that because I ain't going nowhere until he say it's time. But when I stand and he say it's time, I'm gonna be able to stand and say it is finished, and not a second or a minute or a millisecond before that. Period. And he knew I had to go through that type of death to come up with that type of power. And it's on and popping. So I ain't gonna hold y'all here no whole long time because I want to let y'all know I'm not here on a money mission. Oh, hell to the no. Cash is trash anyway. If you don't know, it's about to collapse. I'm here to lead the masses. Do you understand me? Some Harriet Tubman type, Martin Luther King, whoever you want to name. I'm here to lead y'all to the people who've been doing what they've been doing for such a long time. Since I ain't gonna get no justice, since y'all ain't gonna never acknowledge what you done did to my kid, oh, I'm gonna get some justice. I sure am. Oh, I'm gonna get some justice, and we gonna get some reparations while you playing. Okay? You didn't mess with the wrong one. I'm gonna get at reparations for Harriet Tubman and all the others that was hundreds of generations before them. And my father gave me the insight on how to get y'all stuff. And that's all I'm doing. I'm showing up. I wish I would just lay down on my back and take that. Laying down, just take that. I don't know what wherever these young men, the other young men that didn't been killed and all of that in the streets. I can't remember all of their names right now. Michael Brown, is that what their names is? Michael Brown and all the other young men. And I can't tell nobody how to feel. So don't take this the wrong way. Everybody got to do what's best for them. It's they cross, it's they come. So everybody got to do what's best for them. But I got enough faith and strength to fight for us all. Nevertheless, you ain't finna gag me and shut me up and pay me no $1,000,000, baby. I will produce that all day long. Your million ain't nothing in comparison to the life and the legacy and the generations that you stole from me. So you know what? You know, one of those people that go and they break open the gate and they say, hey, look, this is the mansion and all that. Come on in here and spoil all their stuff, get all of their clothes, get all of their dishes, get everything that you can take. Leave this mug naked and barren. Do you understand me? Well, that is me, and I'm gonna do it the legal, legit way. Don't ever play with me. Because greater is he that's on the inside of me than he that is on and in the inside or in this world or on the inside of any of them. And I say this publicly because I'm unashamed. So I ain't got nothing to hide. Okay. I say this publicly. I let Mark Zuckerberg and whoever the creator of TikTok and all of these other cats, I let you know publicly. I ain't got nothing, ain't no secrets and all of that. Listen, we coming to plunder you Egyptians. We coming to plunder you. And Dr. Tawana Worlds is leading the pack. And the Ruach HaKodesh of the Most High God, we empowered by him. He boosts our agility, and we are empowered by the Spirit of the Almighty God. And we are coming. Okay? So this right here is just a call. Okay? Y'all ready to go? Because I'm ready. I am not playing. I woke up today on fire. Yes, I am still recovering. After a surgery, you got to recover. So yes, I am still recovering, okay? But I'm here to sound the alarm and blaze the horn and blow the trumpet in Zion, okay? I am not playing with them. And you know how you don't play with them? It ain't marching and chanting and stomping and all of that. Baby, you got to hit them where it hurts. You got to hit them where it hurts. If you want to talk about making some changes, you want to talk about taking away power and shifting power, I'm going to tell you how to do that. They pockets, okay? So I got some great opportunities that I'm going to share with y'all in the next 3 or 5 minutes. You can jump on them if you like. I don't have no reason to scam anybody. I want to say that first and foremost, and I'm going to address that because there's a lot of people that look like us that will tell our people that they want to help them and then do some shady, you know what, to them. Outside of that, I can't stand you. Y'all is fake, and may the Most High repay y'all for all the dirty deeds. You are a thief committing treason. If you are claiming to want to help your people and then you turn around and do some shady stuff behind bark and dye, behind paper, then you really need to be dealt with. And that's facts. That's facts. First and foremost, I'm a woman of integrity, and my name means everything to me. It absolutely means everything to me. If you ever do anything bad to anybody, and I say this so you can fact check me, since this is a generation of fact checkers. My name means everything, and there is no negative stigma attached to my name whatsoever. Anybody that had sat with me, worked with me, been in my sphere of influence will allow you to know, now this woman is the real deal. What she says she gonna do, and I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, period. And I'm gonna deliver the goods to you, period. And anything negatively about you, if you out here with hooks and cooks and scheming people, it's gonna be posted everywhere. I don't care. Reviews, this is the age of technology. It's gonna be posted everywhere. Well, I tell you this. You can go look me up and you ain't gonna find nothing negative attached to my name. Period. Because my name means everything. I will fight somebody in real life with these hands about my name. Even if you think I did you wrong, okay? Here, let me make this right so you can go on about your business, because I'm not going to play with you about my name. It is written that a good name is better than any rubies or diamonds. So if I'm going to be wealthy in anything, it's going to be in my word and it's going to be in my name. That's the first level of wealth. That you can take my word, and my word is my bond. My word is my contract. My word is my legislation. And when you can keep your word and there's nothing negative attached to your name. Now that don't mean that ain't nobody gonna try to come do no slick stuff, especially if they don't like you. But by the power of the Most High, I will fight you in the court of law. I don't care. Try it if you want to. I'm the woman for the job. I'm just gonna put that out there as a PSA. Try it if you want to. Not only am I gonna fight you physically in the realms of the law, then I'm gonna have to tell my daddy on you too, and let that be a whole spiritual fight. Because that's something that I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna mislead you. I'm not going to fool around and try to harm you. That's not my purpose. And can't nobody pay me nothing in the world to do that. Even as a minister, and I want to say this openly because I'm very transparent. Okay. I done seen these pimps get rich off the pulpits, but I can't be mad at the pimps because the hoes show up to sit down and be pimped. That's what I gotta say. That was my book. Pimps in the pulpit, prostitutes in the pews. Because you can't be a pimp without a hoe. Okay. Can't be a false prophet without false people. So I can't be mad at them. Be mad at the people who is holding them up. But don't think that I ain't seen people make and rip off millions of people. And the devil didn't try to tempt me in my mind and say, you should do that. It takes integrity to say, hell no. Satan, the Lord rebukes you. Hell no. I'm not. For what? At the end of the day, I'm going to have to give an account. And that is far more heftier than this dollar bill. Is you out of your mind? So the trust factor was being built between spiritually. Can I trust you with resources and wealth? If you can't be trusted with unrighteous mammon, you will never be ready for real riches. So I'm testing you. And I passed the test. Do you understand me? Many a times I've seen them raise hundreds of thousands of dollars, boiling. Like, what the hell? Is this real? And I know that it was a purpose in that. That's not to bash anybody. I know that it was a purpose in that because you know what the purpose was? I had to realize I ain't going to ever do that. I'm not finna ever. That's something that I ain't finna ever do. You can't pay me to play with the Most High. And it had to take me having a real life death encounter for me to realize, hell no, you can't pay me to play. Okay, you cannot pay me to play. That's facts. No, I'm good. Let them have that. When you stand, my soul means everything to me. It really does. Where I'm going to spend eternity, it means everything to me. It really does. And I know everybody may be at different points in their beliefs, but let me just tell you what Dr. Tawana believes. My soul costs way more than this dollar bill. And he had to give me a hatred for money. Money was behind my greed. And money was behind my son's death. I don't need money to do nothing but work for me. Get me out of the situations I grew up in and liberate whole generations and nations. That's all I need money for. Money is a resource. That's it. It's a tool. Currency, it's an exchange, a payment for services rendered. So let me go ahead and create all of these services so I can get what I need, so I can build what I need to build. So I ensure that this don't ever happen to me or nobody else. That's it. That's the mission. Okay. So since the enemy wanted me to go somewhere and lay down and die yesterday, literally, because he know if I can get her, then I get everybody connected to her. Then I get to shut her mouth up because I'm sick of her anyways, trying to liberate people and bring people out of my clutches that I have held them captive in for centuries and decades and thousands of years and millennials. So let me kill her. And I came back like I'm ready, you know. And I said, you know what? I need you to help me here today. What I'm gonna do? Cause I need your strength. I need everything. He said, offer. What are the two wealth generating uh, uh, ways of generating wealth that you know about? I said transportation and government contracts. They out here experimenting on dogs and humans using government contracts. Yes, I said that. They out here building nuclear weapons with government contracts. They out here building underground bungalows and all of this other stuff with government contracts. What's up? Why y'all can't get none? Why y'all can't start a business if you ain't got one, just so you can get you some government contracts? Hello? Why you can't get your certifications? Why you can't go ahead and knock them out the race and get your front ticket to the front of the line because you got the certification that says you a minority, or this, you got the certification that says you a woman or a veteran or a disadvantaged or this. Why you can't? Hello, somebody. If they playing, then hello, we playing Monopoly. I said, y'all speak black to me. We playing Monopoly. Y'all want to play Monopoly? Let's play Monopoly. Ah, and transportation ain't gonna never go nowhere. So you know what? Should we have to go back to Africa? We'll still have transportation empires in Africa. We playing Monopoly. Why? Because transportation is international. Oh yes. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, I'll let you say hi in just a moment. Your hair's all over the place, but I'll let you say hi. Come here. Redeem wants to say hi to everybody. He's been outside playing, but say hi. That's why his eyes, he got allergies real bad. That's why they running. Hi. But say hi over here. There's 3 cameras going. Hi. Say hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. All right. That's Mr. Redeem Worlds. Mr. Redeem Rain Worlds. They said hello, Dad. Tell Daddy I'm coming. 4 minutes, okay? And I know it's time to go. Redeem always wants me to tell people he loves them. That's a boy. He just got a lot of hair. He always wants me to tell people that he loves them and to have a blessed day. So that's what he told me to tell you all, that he loved y'all and have a blessed day. And I want to say this. Government contract transportation ain't going to never get nowhere. You know what? Pissed me off so much yesterday that you want me to die that I opened it up for 100 people. Look, let me tell y'all right now, in government contracts and in transportation industry, they hate me. They didn't already try to attack my post and all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I offered these 2 opportunities for $200. Now, where in the world is you finna go and sit up and learn about government contracting and starting a business and building a business credit and putting yourself and getting your capability statement together and getting your certifications and all of that stuff and becoming a federal contractor on a city, state, local, municipal, federal, national, and corporate level for $200? You ain't gonna find it nowhere. So they gonna hate me. Why? Because they program sale at 7,000, 10,000, 14,000 for you to come learn this information. I'm practically handing it to you. But you know what? I don't care. You think I care? I don't care. Y'all gonna pay me and our ancestors all the way back to Abraham. If you want to play with it, you're gonna pay us for reals. Transportation, same thing. First 100 people want to get on that. $200. Start you a transportation company that you ain't even got to drive your own self. Just start it. Because they just released $55 billion for small businesses. And $13 billion go ahead and go to transportation contractors. Catch my drift? Transportation contractors. Okay? Food trucks, bakeries and breweries, sports and fitnesses. If you do any event planning, listen, in my mastermind, that's why I got to tell y'all this real quick. In my mastermind, I'll show you how to do events. In my mastermind, I'll show you how to scale this thing completely up. In my mastermind, I teach you 8 streams of income, 8. That you can take all 8 of those businesses and rack it up over here. Go get trillions of dollars for each one of them. How about that? So since y'all got 42 billion set aside for event planners and food trucks, we finna create a whole bunch of bakeries, okay? We finna create a whole bunch of food trucks. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We finna create a whole bunch. You want to go get you some young people and start a sports thing? We're going to get that too. We're going to create a whole bunch of transportation contractors for y'all. Every area y'all will give this money to, we're going to go ahead and create them. Why? Because we're going to spoil the spoils. That's it. I'm offering both of those programs for $200. And I'm finna do something even crazier. right now. I ain't even promoted this. You cannot even get into my mastermind for under 15K. Why? Because I'm going to show you how to pay yourself 100K in one day. 100K in one day. How you gonna show me that? Have you did that over and above some? I post not to flex on nobody. I post so you can see. I did it. You ready to go? I know the path. I know the blueprint. You want to pay yourself what you worth? You want to pay yourself 100K a day? Let's go all day long, right? So now here's the thing for this. I don't even offer my mastermind for under 15K just because of the value. And can't nobody tell me how much my mastermind costs or how much I'm going to sell it for or how much I'm going to offer it for. That's a year of me showing up with you, coaching you. And trust me, everybody that ain't got in the mastermind will attest to this. I'm getting ready to drop funding opportunities for them. You get funding opportunities, you build your business credit, you go buy your homes and your properties in your business name, you turn that into S Corps, you learn about trust funds, you learn about land banking, you learn about having your own private reserve account. Listen, you can't put a price tag on that because of what you're going to get back. But you know what I'm going to do? For 70 people, I'm going to open that sucker up for 1K, period. And I'll tell y'all the reason why. I'll tell y'all the reason why. Because I'm getting ready to go buy some acres. And I need to go ahead and go show up ready with my payment in hand to buy some acres for us to build some schools and some hospitals and some banks and some grocery stores. So we have something by the time the next, you know what, come rolling through here. Okay. So I'm going to offer that for 69 people at 1K. That's a whole $14,000 discount for a whole year. I got that popping too. Another thing I got popping, and I gotta go. For real, for real. Another thing that I got popping. And if you ain't at that level, you want to just say, hey, I want to get some quick funding information, learn how to structure that. Y'all do know I got the business blueprint for $97. Okay. So I got something to meet somebody wherever they are. But another thing that I have to offer, and the reason why I'm promoting this wealth encounter, we was going back and forth. Was it going to be in Florida? Was it going to be in Texas? It's going to be in Florida. Okay. At the end of next month. Now, when I say wealth encounter, this is not just your money. Okay. This is not just your money. There are some things that I cannot say on these platforms. There are some people that I am going to bring in that cannot say some things that we really need to know right now on these platforms without them shutting us off and shutting us down. So we going all the way in. Your mind gonna become wealthy. Your money gonna become wealthy. Your life gonna become wealthy. Your time will be wealthy. Okay. We are offering some stuff and going over some stuff that we all need to know. How to create certain things that keep these people from coming into your places of establishments and monitoring you and all of this other stuff. Okay. It's going down in Florida. We got nice locations, mansions. And we can only this time, there can only be 10 that stay in the mansion. Only 10 can stay in the mansion this time. So if you want the whole wealth encounter, staying at the mansion, we want you to encounter and experience wealth. So we give you this whole wealth experience on top of the information and the knowledge, the blueprint, the land banking, and all of that stuff that I just talked about. 10 people. So we cater your food for the whole entire 2 or 3 days, however long we're going to be there. Transportation, if we have to rent an outside event to house everybody. So transportation is provided as well as your stay, your whole encounter. We're offering that to 10 people, VIP. That's called the VIP Extreme Experience for $2,500. Dinner with us, tour with us, depending on if they got that services available. But proximity is where the power is at. That's where you really get more information than you would get. Nevertheless, those are not the only tickets. For the event venue, it will be $197 general seating for both days. It does not include food. And then it will be ultimate for those who want the VIP experience. They want to sit VIP, and they will have a lunch provided for them for both days. So those are the services that I have If anybody want to go in with me on some land, I'm going to be taking investment opportunities for you guys to invest. I got keys and accesses to land. Okay. If you guys want to be a part of, I am a multifamily investor. I am a licensee of Grant Cardone, if that means anything. Okay. They just, because I paid for it, I could say it. But instead of investing in multifamily, real estate investing, all of that investing, we need to switch up the game and play Monopoly. We need to go buy some land. China and the rest of these cats shouldn't be owning up all of this land that we're going to have to eat off of, okay? If you catch my drift. My time is up. I got to go. If you are interested here on TikTok, I believe my link in the bio to connect me. My link tree is in the bio. Same thing over here on Instagram. DM me and I think that's what you call on Instagram. Hell, I don't even know about technology. I really don't care to know much about it, but message me if that's what they call it. Message me and we will get back to you if you are interested in a government contract and transportation, any of that. Okay. And if you're not, then trust me, I'm going to always show up to give y'all resources and information and empowerment, whether it's now for you or later. But I would like to say a missed opportunity is just that. If you miss an opportunity, you miss it. And you don't get that opportunity back. I'm here to present an opportunity to you. And when it knocks on your door, do not miss your opportunity. This is an answer to your prayer. This is an answer to what you've been hoping and believing for. All you got to do is come and learn so you can earn. With that being said, I love y'all, even if I don't know you. Thank you over here on TikTok for the likes. Much love to y'all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. I will definitely, come back more often because I really don't spend a lot of time on TikTok. But hey, if they going I'm in monetization on these other channels. If they want to pay me, I'll take that too. And I'm also showing you how to get monetized on your own channels. Create them, start them, rock them out. You ain't even got to leave your house, brothers and sisters. You don't. I got people that will build this out for you. If you want to get this, listen, there's stuff I can't say over here, okay? I'm going to just leave that alone. I'll just say this. I didn't build up my stuff. It was built for me. I just sat down in it, okay? So that's what I'll say. Good evening and a great God bless you. I see they got co-hosts on here. Listen, I'm going to have to bring some of y'all to the stage. Who want to go live with me over here on TikTok? Who want to go live with me on YouTube? Who want to go live with me on Instagram? I don't like being the only one that's just talking. I like to talk black to you. So, y'all let me know in the chat or whatever the case, whatever you call this. Let me know. Y'all would like to go live with me. I would love to go live with y'all. I'm a regular schmegler. I love my people. I ain't got the big head, none of that. Like, oh, I'm all the way up here and you have to sit down there. Hell no. I don't like people like that. We can sit down. That's what it's called. Take a seat with Dr. T. Have a seat. Let's collaborate. All right, y'all. Peace out. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. I think I ended it over there. All right, Instagram. Love y'all, and I will see y'all as well on the next time. All right, y'all. Over here on YouTube. You're welcome, Sister Sharon. Um, I love you too, Sister Naomi. Love you guys. Absolutely. Um, I want in. Okay, Sister Latavia, let me put my email up here. Let me put my email in the chat real quick and let y'all see it real quick. My husband is gonna be like, listen, it's time to go. We gotta take Redeem to T-ball practice. So there's my email address. Email me. We will get back to the emails. Trust me. We will get back to the emails. But you can email me or inbox me if you are on. Where do you send them? Just if you email me, I can just give y'all all the information here. Okay, I'm out. I'm ready. Yep, I told y'all he was coming. I know my husband. So I gotta go, y'all, and I will see y'all. Email me. Let me. It's right there in the chat. Let me put it across the screen for just 30 seconds. Y'all pray that my husband don't be like, let's go now. Okay, there go my email. And it's also in the comments. Hopefully y'all can see them, but I do gotta end it. I emailed this morning. Okay. All right. All right. I'll get to your email. I sure will. I'm gonna go check them. I'm gonna check them now while Dean's at practice. All right. Peace out, you guys. I will see you guys later.